we are now. You think I throw a little caution, but I don't want this to change. Been waiting too long for a moment like this. Said that you won't leave, better off with me. The kind of feeling I can't explain. Like how it feels drenched in the moonlight. Like how it feels under the stars. A step out of bounds with our own plight. A push towards the peace in the hearts. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Each day I'm moving along with what fits best for. Taking me forward and back, it all I know still leads right through to the start of the end, where the past can't chase us. You should stay for a while, disregard all the miles. If it's you and I, will be okay. Like how it feels drenched in the moonlight. Like how it feels under the stars. A step out of bounds with our own plight. A push towards the peace in the hearts. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Will it fix us? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly?
Another week of I can talk MultiVersus here at Cracked Media. Number 9 of season 1. What a time. What a day. First one of the new year.
I think it's time.
Which is why I can't talk. It's like a hard reset to my brain. You know, that's
It happens.
Any growth I had last year gone. As we are hopping in, no relaxing, no. I don't know what the score is. We haven't
No
decided
foreplay.
yet. Yeah, we're just going as we see kind of Jason deciding to rock the cosplay. He came to Comic-Con to meet Finn in person
Did up again.
and
Literally.
shook his hand aggressively. Now, Finn is going to try to have to ask him to leave, but isn't able to quite get the strong hit yet, and it is Jason. So it does take a little bit higher, those percents, as we even up the stock count. Small lead for Jason, but Jason, honestly, Jason doesn't need to work that hard for kills. Look at those arms, you know. He's just gonna grab you and then throw you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you're thinking about the fighting match here, but you know, when it comes to Jason, I mean, especially going into a Finn, like this right here should be a stock. Oh, it wasn't. I'm surprised.
I'm also surprised.
Yeah, you could pretty much just use that good old Serta mattress and get Finn off at a pretty low number. But that side special, I was so confident that was going to be a stock, but I guess not here. 125, 121. I mean, this can go in any direction. If Finn wants to use that good old Jansport, get him out. But nope, the Sayer does the job there. I mean, that's what we expect here. It is what it is.
I will say, I did. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. I was gonna just say that Jason just really letting a rip in the just right next to Finn charging up feels a little disrespectful. I understand that using it as a stall tool, when you're like fully away, using it to fully charge, but just right in the face of an adversary is pretty brave. Good weight from Mr. Fat Cat. As we see a little bit of dancing coming from Jason. But is that it? No, good dodge. Not able to connect with the Sayer.
Yeah, the backpack would have definitely been a problem. And the Sayer comes through again for Wolf Avenger. So that's pretty much game right there. Wolf Avenger up 1-0.
Do you think Mancini's has like a rewards program for Jason? Just like buy 5, get 1 free?
I'd say what they don't have for him is a warranty. That's what they do not have whatsoever. That warranty is gone.
You see him, he walks into the store, is like, hey, can I try out the mattresses? And they're like, yeah, sure. He's just folding them in half.
Just throwing them. Sir, you need to leave.
Start of game 2, we see Jason in basically where we expect him to be, which is off stage pretty regularly. Then very fast, really good horizontal knockback on the base knockback on a lot of his moves. So this is closer to what we kind of expect in this matchup. And then, oh, good read from the Wolf Avenger.
Yeah.
Man, what a grab. Honestly, these grabs are devastating.
No, seriously. I mean, with the lead that Fat Cat had to start, it's been closed. It's been closed pretty well, and these counters. Jeez, I mean, you only need to get a couple of good hits off with Jason just to really chunk someone's health, and it's very clear that is a thing. I mean, now tied at 1-1. This match was starting off heavily in Mr. Fat Cat's favor, but it is definitely now an even matchup. The speed though from Finn is definitely giving Fat Cat just a nice cushion. I mean, you know, you can space pretty well, you know, if you play smart. I mean, the way that Fat Cat is moving in, kind of trying to get out of the fight, it's solid, but it's just the second you get hit by Jason, you just feel it.
Yeah, we see right there.
Man,
dared.
Gotta learn
He
from
just
that.
whacked them all. And won. You know, got a prize, a new Finstock to play with. At 133, whiffing the grab, and unfortunately, going full stage is just enough for Jason not to die there. We see. Oh. I thought that hit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm.
I thought the counter hit the stun, but it didn't. Oh.
Oof. Ooh, yeah, that. Oh, very nice counter and the slash. Yeah, I mean, this really can go in either direction depending on the player themselves. If you're playing Finn, of course, you know you have to hack and slash 100,000 times and just really minimize your mistakes. If you're
Yeah.
Jason, you know, you just got to get a couple good hits off, get him weak, you know, see you later. So in this case,
Yeah.
it worked out in Wolf Avenger's favor.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where like you should win 99 out of 100 match interactions with Finn, right? You're fast enough, you have long enough range. But the one time that Jason hits you, it does so much. And then you guess wrong, and it's that have you heard that like TikTok sound? It's been a kind of a fighting game meme, the let's go gambling. Oh dang, like you just guess wrong and you die sometimes. That's all it is.
That's exactly it. Exactly it. Yeah. It's
All right.
when you guess right, you're big brain, right? And when you don't,
Yeah,
you're
for
scrub.
sure. All right.
That's how
Well,
this works.
we quickly hopped into our first game. It looks like the rest of the games in winners round 1 are going to take a little bit longer. I apologize for my cats screaming in the background. There's some cats fighting outside, so
Damn, Margaret.
uh as we look and wait on the bracket here, we see that we have all 3 of our top contenders here. You know, we have Mott's, Brian G, Gorify, all sitting in winners quarters, defending their places. We have Girthquake returning as well. We see Girthquake there at number 10, tied with Califox. And then you also, once again, we have Jungle, who is insane. As we're going through some of the player cards here.
Yeah,
Amazing players.
yeah.
Each one of them, every single one of these.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, man. Mach has always been a demon, and pretty much from the beginning of the game. Brian G. I want to say Brian G was somewhat quiet in the early tournaments, but kind of showed up towards the latter half and making a solid run now. And Gorify, man, when you talk about Morty players, you're talking about Gorify. So this is really not surprising to see this top 3.
Yeah.
These are all really talented players, and I can't wait for this invitational because man, oh man, is it going to be sweaty.
Gorify is also one of those players that have been kind of absent for the last a few weeks, you know? Normally
Some of these other fighters are tough.
kind of a
Not,
mainstay
the
of the
beginning
cracked
levels.
media landscape. But it looks like we are in lobby for following the Wolf Avenger actually into quarterfinals here. Going up against perennial number 2, Brian G. Now, the way I said that made it sound really bad, but getting second in these tournaments consistently is hard. And Brian G getting multiple dubs as well. Always just kind of scratching the top, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, and we all know Brian G's passion. He wants it. So gonna be here, doing what you gotta do. Keep on scratching, get to the top, be the very best. Like no one ever was. Yeah, I'm not going further into that line. I'm not doing that. Not doing that at all. But for this
I
particular matchup, though,
sounds like you don't know the rest.
don't you even know? I do know the rest, but don't you do that to me? Don't you do that to me? For this particular matchup, you know, Pans versus Daisy Dukes. Who's taking the dub here? You know, I mean,
All right.
those Daisy Dukes looking pretty spicy.
Now, I would never count Brian out. Brian's always a fighter, but the Wolf Avenger is playing one of those characters that just randomly kills you, right?
Yeah.
Brian's also one of the players that we have that is particularly good at not only baiting parries, but using parries themselves. Oh,
Indeed. Ooh.
so now that he's been hit with that first parry, he should be aware. But the empowered shoulder tackle takes the first stock. Similar to the Finn matchup.
Nah, G.
I was gonna say Shaggy's really fast and can take advantage of that by forcing things to whiff from from our masked killer here. But the difference is that Shaggy hits so much harder. Gets the read on the roll. Unfortunately, unable to get too much more. But I mean, when you get 70, I guess you can't complain, right? That's
Yeah. No one's complaining with a 70 hit combo. You know, I wonder if Wolf Adventure wishes he had an EMP to kind of stop some of these combos though, because as of right now, the hands are being thrown, ladies and gentlemen. Brian G locking in that second stock here with some really solid ground combos. And then the response from Wolf Avenger. You know, both of these characters are bruisers. They're both characters that want to stand on the ground. Oh my gosh, they want to stand on the ground and they want to throw hands. So, you know, this is something that I was kind of expecting to see. Just some really good ground combos that lead into additional. And both players have done that indeed. So we're just gonna keep seeing the Joey Daddies get launched from one end to the next. Another one. Don't you do it! Oh, that almost ended the.
oh, he finds him.
Caught him slipping. Game one. Let's go, Wolf Avenger. I see you. Okay.
What long arms you have, Grandma, as Wolf Avenger just really reaches up into the sky and taps Shaggy into the top last zone. I'm surprised that I should say, I'm surprised that neutral they went to Batcave. I feel like neither character actually likes Batcave that much. Because Batcave has like a lowered ceiling and really wide side blast zones, right? Like you die really quick off the top.
Well, it's the opposite. You die quicker off the sides.
Oh, sides. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but still, yeah. I mean, both players have good vertical and horizontal, you know, attacks.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, I suppose I personally like Batcave, but I think you know, at the same time, though, I'm nowhere near these guys' level. So
Sure.
I might like Batcave for different reasons. It's pretty, you know. That's my reason for liking it. You know.
All right. Do we see an immediate interaction, or are they gonna go break the walls? It looks like they're just dancing around each other, waiting for the other person to make the first hit. And Jason connects. Good parry. You saw Brian try to bait the parry, but good patience coming from Wolf Avenger. Able to get a decent amount of damage off. But now, Brian playing absolutely patient. Making sure moves are sent out. Making sure... Oh! Making sure he's in burnout to make sure that his combo connects.
Ooh, nice parry into the combo there. Can't quite connect with the sleeping bag, and Brian G's on the prowl. Super kick misses. Trying to, I got another one here. Wolf Avenger was able to get a nice little hit off, but now Brian G is a nice counter. Oh, okay, so you can definitely see that there's more use of parry over and over, and just that straight neutral dodge. It seems as if more and more players are kind of straying away from. If I am going to dodge left or right, it's to get inside an attack. You know?
Sure.
And as of right now, Wolf Avenger was able to even things up here.
Oh, good dodge. You see that like Brian really trying to get in there, as we see a couple of whipped swipes, and the punish comes out from Brian. But something that Wolf Avenger has been trying to kind of prey on is Brian's willingness to just move forward. But once again, Brian's really good at just like not hitting a button. That's just and the parry comes out, and then Brian just punishes immediately after. You see that weight? Kind of hedged his bets there. That being said, Wolf needs to get a couple of good hits. It will take only one here. That should be it, equaling up the stock count, but is 110, I believe.
Yeah, it's that's quite a bit there. 127 with Brian G being at 0. Wolf Avenger's gonna have to pull something phenomenal out of that mattress in order to. Okay, the ground tech does allow Brian G to get out. Nice counter there. Got the sleeping bag with a throw. Watch super kick. Oh, I called it. Did I not?
I think
I said it.
I think Wolf wanted to get the parry. I think Wolf wanted to style a little bit, hit the parry, put him back into a sleeping bag.
Not gonna lie, if that were the play, did it again and got Brian G off stage, I probably would have gone to sleep. Probably be like, all right, well, we got this week's winner. Like you can't style on me like that and just think it's all good. Like now we have to fight. You know, yeah. All right, it's 1-1. Okay, going to game 3. Both players bruising each other up. I'm sure those knuckles are nice and bloody on both Shaggy and Jason.
As we see that we're going back to Sky Arena. This feels standard to me. This feels normal, a little bit back to normalcy. We got to see the fun stages a little bit, you know. But now we're here to play. As both of them just immediately start swinging at each other. What a read! Oh,
goes for the Sair. Sair did miss, but was able to get back on the platform. 112 to 15 at the moment. Brian G is in game 7 mode at this moment with the Sair off stage. Eat that knee, whatever that means.
Brian's just really, that whole first stock was non-stop aggression. Oh, good jump dodge, and able to get a little bit of extra damage on to Wolf Avenger, as we see the dare to the Sair coming out, but that will take the first stock for Wolf Avenger. Can I talk about how far behind Shaggy that jab 1 reaches? It feels like it starts like 3 inches behind him.
Yeah, I've definitely been hoed by a few of those jabs where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm behind the player. I have the advantage. I made the smart play. Oh wait, I made the wrong play. It happens in this game sometimes. So, depending on the character, you can get hoed. As Brian G is gonna get that second stock, bringing out that uppercut there. That sure you can. Now we're in grind mode right here. This is it. The final stock for Brian G. Wolf Avenger needing 2 more stocks. Never mind, 1 more stock to finish the series. 49-0. I mean that gap can be closed so quickly when you're playing against Jason, as the gap is officially closed. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing pretty well, you know, for just foreshadowing events here. So I, you know, probably just stop talking here at this point.
As we see Brian trying to find his footing once again. Jason's now at kill percent, but Shaggy basically is there too. Oh, super aware of the side special, but not aware enough to the dare. I jumped into it.
Yeah.
I got hit.
Damn. Hey, Jason Dare ain't no bitch. Jason Dare hurts.
I mean, if you're lifting mattresses all day, you know, I'm sure you
I mean,
can
yeah,
smack someone a little.
yeah. I've been swinging bodies from left to right all day long, brother. You know, like that's some like Rocky training type stuff. You know, this is it's one heck of a series. Shout out to Wolf Avenger. Well done.
Wolf
Brian G. will,
movement on.
yeah. Brian G's gonna be going to the lower bracket, but come on, it's Brian G. We're gonna see them again later. Just a matter of time.
Yeah, as we look at the bracket right now, I believe we have the most updated version here with Jungle going up, and we're waiting for the winner of Girthquake and Bad Boy Ray. It looks like Jungle was playing a little bit of Aria, not playing the Wonder Woman up against Toby. As far as the other members we have here, you have Mr. Dark Knight, as well as Gorify, just waiting to start their match, it looks like. And then we have Mott's up a game on Snark's Remarks.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
it
as I
is
said
indeed
that, you know.
it is indeed a 2-0. You know, just want to say really quick, we have seen Gorify versus Dark Knight so many times. And that is a series that can go either way. I wonder if they're using the usual characters and if it's the Stripe Morty matchup.
I can't imagine be anything else. I know
Yeah.
Gorify has dabbled in the Rick.
Mm.
But honestly, unless you are ready to hurt a lot for a very long, it's so hard to like character switch. Sometimes it's just also Morty's not a bad character, right? That's like it's gonna was we're waiting for the rest of the bracket to update. Juice, have you gotten to try out any Marceline or Raven?
Yeah, I have been able to play some Marceline. I definitely haven't figured out the spicy combos yet. I've seen a few people just just kind of abusing Marceline's nair, just like nair into nair into nair. I've seen that happen a few times. But one thing I do like about Marceline's kit, and I kind of just use it. Okay, so when I played Smash Bros, I always played Kirby. Is Kirby a meta pick? Not in the game in the Smash Bros that I play. I don't know. Was Crafts Kirby ever been a meta pick?
Uh, Kirby was the best character by a wide margin. Uh, Technically second best. But like basically standard best character in the first game.
Okay.
His up tilt covered half the stage. And would combo into itself forever, and
Okay.
you know, had the best recovery in the game and all that. Just kind of disgusting. And then people, you know, Sakurai got his one. That's his baby. He got one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, he's
Okay.
been he's been okay in other games. He's kind of cheesy in most of them
Yeah.
though.
So I like to play Kirby. right? And I haven't played Kirby in Smash One in forever. But I love to down B, man. That just when I turn into that damn anvil or that boulder, and I love it. I don't care how effective it is. If it's not gonna work, if it is gonna work, I'm gonna do it. And Marceline's down special is basically just an elbow drop off the top rope.
Ooh,
So fun when you connect it because if you catch someone midair and you kind of drag them down with you and bring the kind of similar to Iron Giant's down special. So it's just
cannonball.
fun.
Okay.
The cannonball, yeah. It's pure fun to connect with that attack. Me, I'm playing it as a casual. I'm like, oh, look at this elbow drop, WWE. That's kind of all I'm really doing it for. But um, I want to say there was an infinite that the people did bring up about Marceline. Obviously, I haven't been able to crack that yet, but you see how players are able to find these things out so quickly. At this point, you could just assume that every new character is going to have an infinite. It's just a matter of time. So,
I
yeah.
I hope not.
Yes. I mean, it's just how it is, right? You release a new character, and people say, "Why should I play it?" Oh, there's an infinite. Yeah, I want it. I want it. Take my money. Take my money. And, infinite gets nerfed, and now the player's back to normal again.
As we go into, it looks like we're just setting up lobby here for Girthquake up against Jungle. Once again, I still think Jungle is like one of the best, period, in the world. Not just that comes to these tournaments, just man, I don't know if online is that different for him, but when I watched him play at Plat Fight, I thought he was gonna win it all. Unironically.
Going crazy. Yeah. Okay. Well, the thing I like about Jungle is Jungle's consistency.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
It's very rare for me to feel like this doesn't feel like Jungle this week, right? Like, every time I see Jungle, I'm like, we're gonna see some top tier gameplay. And consistency is probably the most important thing when it comes to competing. So, uh, yeah, I can't say that I disagree with anything that I'm hearing right now. Jungle's a great player, and we've seen Jungle play a few different characters over time as well. So the variety is there. Um, yeah, overall
Yeah.
great player.
Oh
Let's
man.
see here. Get in the lobby so we can start, brother.
No, they are getting some logistics down in the chat right now, in the in-game the start.gg chat. Getting
Mm,
all the little intricacies, the roux.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the meantime, though, it looks like we're going to be seeing Wolf Avenger going up against Dark Knight in winter semi.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Raven versus Harley. Did not expect to see Jungle pull out the Raven here, but I'm excited about this.
No, Raven has been out for a little bit more time now, People have been really figuring out the neutral, figuring out the way they want to kind of
I've got it covered.
Raven's really a trap character, right? She sets up all these traps, and as soon as you fall for one of them, you are being put into another trap. A
Mm-hmm.
great parry coming out from Girthquake. Girthquake, deciding to get the pop the weasel as a 0 to death. Comes out, didn't take any damage before getting a stock there.
Yeah, that was nuts. Like, brother, we need you to relax there, Girthquake. We saw Girthquake really show up and show out last week, taking out bots even. So it's very, very, very impressive play. The speed is there, the movement is there. Girthquake is indeed comfortable on Harley. Now, in the meantime, Jungle is not giving up by any means. Saying, okay, you got a lucky stock on me. Now you got to do it 2 more times. Coming through with a nice neutral air. Going into the up air. Couldn't quite follow properly. Otherwise, that would have been a stock air. Earthquake on the attack. Ooh, that was so close.
Yeah.
That definitely would have been out. The neutral attack. Oh, doesn't quite connect. Nair comes through, but can't follow with the up air. Doing a little dance. Doing a little dance. Fight. The bomb is connected to jungle, but it doesn't matter. Able to get Earthquake out for the first stock. Well done.
Yeah, it took a lot of damage though, and it's kind of at the like sweet spot where a full charged Nair, full charged neutral attack at the ledge would kill, but not quite getting it there. That's definitely gonna be it though.
Last time I'll come back from the
2
dead.
stocks to 1. We really need to see jungle pull something out. Ooh, good defense coming from Earthquake, aware of the back and forth toss that Raven has. Ooh,
Yeah.
good dodge there as well.
And if you're not careful, you can get caught with that pretty much infinitely as well. That Raven toss, it is not fun to be in the midst of that combo. Currently off stage at the moment. Jungle's trying not to get edge guarded too much. Just does a pretty good job of getting back on stage, but can't set up that trap with the Raven. Dragon Box is out, Bat Bomb is out as well. Can't connect with the Bat Bomb. Earthquake using that down tilt, but can't get in to start a combo. Good defense there from jungle. Now, do a little spacing dance here. Who's gonna get inside first? Both players just figuring out who's gonna go first. This is one thing I like about game 1. It's always just reading your opponent.
Especially with a character like Raven. Oh no, the perk paying off, getting that final stock. I was gonna say, especially when you're playing a character like Raven, where you kind of just need to catch your opponent off, like catch their movement, make sure they jump into your grab, jump into your projectiles. Once that momentum is in Raven's favor, once those hits start coming out, it really feels like you just can't escape. As
Yeah.
we're going into game 2, stock up for Earthquake. Immediately pulls out the Bat Bomb, unable to drop it quite yet. Let's see if she can get an extension off that. Unable to do so here. As we see jungle aware that Earthquake is ready for the grab. Opts to go for a Sarah instead and is able to get some decent damage off. Jumps straight into the Nair. Unfortunately, gets caught with a low Sarah and is just instantly sent into the side blast zone.
Yeah, the double Nair to start it off. That was that's something you don't see too often. Into the Sarah off stage. Eesh. Yeah, it's rough to experience that early. Similar to game 1, got an early stock off. It wasn't 0 to death, but early enough for that to sting a little bit. So we'll have to see how jungle responds. That bomb connected to jungle does go off, so interrupt that combo. Nice Nair into Sarah off stage, only 28 heat. Not bad. Not a bad response. I will take that if I'm jungle. Just look out for that Sarah, you know? Harley Sarah is no joke.
Yeah, for sure. It really feels like, jungle's been getting caught out with that Nair over and over again. And is trying to start up a combo of their own. Unable to connect with the grab, and the Bat Bomb secures the second stock. Only 14 points of damage on Harley so far.
Yeah, that definitely a solid combo to get that second stock. I mean, if you could only see my face, I made a little Thiz face off of that play. That was pretty impressive here. Almost caught a second stock there for jungle with the neutral attack, but it can't quite secure that. Way to dodge the Sayer, get back inside. Bat Bomb is out. Trying to make a connection. Can't quite do it. Jungle's trying to swap positions. That's a moment where I was expecting the Raven to come out and start the setup, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. Again, I mean, that's another moment. I'm thinking, here comes the Raven. Or, this is where we start the traps. Yeah, but can't quite get it going there. Burnout there for jungle. Yeah, that's the worst time to be in burnout. And punish as a result.
I'm more.
GG's. GG's Earthquake.
right when there's a little bit of momentum coming out, unfortunately it looked like a couple of mistimed jumps almost. Jungle looking for a lot of those nair setups, looking for those jump ins, those just like opportunities to send Harley off stage. But Earthquake did an excellent job finding their way back, putting hitboxes where he thought Jungle was gonna jump, and was able to clean up, 6 stocks over 2 games. As you are need to do to move on, and Jungle's gonna move on to go up against Mots in winner semis. On the other side, you have the Wolf Avenger going up against Dark Knight. Spike into Jason.
You said Spike?
Yes.
That's cute.
Stripe into
Stripe into Jason. I feel like that matchup heavily favors Dark Knight. Just because Stripe is small and fast and has good reach.
yeah, I mean the hard thing is that I and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Stack outprios the a lot of Stripe's approaches that Machete swipe. I could be wrong though. We'll have to see how they kind of maneuver around the hitboxes, because one of Stripe's biggest tools, the approach option that is blowing yourself up, while a good move, does add on a surprising amount of heat onto the character. And that's basically all that Jason wants to do until you're about 70-ish heat, 80-ish heat. And that at that point, Jason just wants to pop you.
And say bye-bye. Yeah, I agree. I do think that's really the only saving grace here is, hoping that Jason has some prio for some of these attacks. We also have to consider the chainsaw. I mean, we don't know what that's going to look like as well as a tool for entry on Stripe here. But getting started, both players doing a little dance, trying to figure out who's going to do what. Get some good spacing, and the combo here protects out of it, but it doesn't matter. Good read there for Dark Knight. Already at 112 is Wolf Avenger. This is not a good start. But we've seen Wolf Avenger in this position before and come out on top still. So just a matter of time now. Ooh, the bomb does connect. Pistol makes connection as well. Good upward dodge there after the side special from Wolf Avenger. I imagine that skateboard will do some damage too, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of like that Dark Knight really just doesn't let Wolf Avenger land for free. Ever. If Wolf Avenger is in the air, he's going to make sure that he has to contest something. At that time, there's Jason's strong arms coming into effect.
I feel like Dark Knight's one of those players that definitely should be ranked higher.
Yeah.
We've seen Dark Knight take on some of the best in this community and hold their own plus more. So sure. I mean, definitely a very talented Stripe player as well. As we see Dark Knight get the second stock here, not giving Wolf Avenger any chance to breathe. Just you keep that machete to yourself, sir. Take the mattress back. Get a refund. Just anything you can do just to keep Jason slow, locked in. Dark Knight's trying to do it right now.
Ooh. Honestly, dodging through the skateboard was successful, but blowing himself up, was able to knock Jason away before any big damage happened here. That should be it. Kind
Yeah.
of clean, kind of clean, kind of nice.
Dark Knight's Dark Knighting. He's Dark Knighting. Well, so for Wolf Avenger, we have to see, what's the response.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
we have seen Wolf Avenger in previous tournaments. I don't think we've seen them play a different character. But
No, I
if
think
they,
they've stuck with Jason the whole time.
yeah, which I totally respect. Um, I guess I'd be curious to know who else they have in their repertoire, because this is a pretty tough matchup. This is a tough matchup, right? Obviously, it's winnable, right? It's nice. It's not a complete loss, but it's just tough. So I have to see. I mean, if Wolverine is going to stick with Jason, all respect. I'm just curious to know, what the game plan is, and that's exactly what we're going to see.
I
Let's
think
do
it
it.
starts with going to the Bat Cave, uh, as we see the two monsters, in their own rights, just square up.
Mhm.
I mean, we saw a lot of really good stuff actually that Wolf Avenger did to kind of get the advantage. It was just Dark Knight adapted a little bit quicker. Oh, something like that where Dark Knight is able to take advantage of a whiff and immediately put a hitbox out. As we see a pretty decent lead coming out of Wolf Avenger. Immediately, almost ending the stock right there with that parry. But now in a
Yeah.
rough position. It's never a good place to be when you are below stripe. But able to fight his way back.
Yeah, stripe on in the edge with the pistol is so rough to go against, and especially if you're playing against Dark Knight, because we've seen Dark Knight abuse that time and time again. It's funny. You can tell that Dark Knight has played against Jason before, because
Yeah.
we saw Dark Knight try to engage with the chainsaw, and after he saw Jason's response with the machete, he said, "Nope, I already know that has more prio, so I'm just going to cancel out of that and get away." So definitely some experience here going into this match. For Dark Knight, and I'm sure the same goes for Wolf Avenger as well. Dark Knight able to get a response here, get their first stock at 91 ETH, though. Wolf Avenger has a pretty decent lead here, so we're going to see how Dark Knight's going to respond and get back into this match. The Dare coming off stage. Edge guarding when you are a Jason, this can be tough, but Wolf Avenger able to get back on stage. Well done. And you're back on the other edge. No, you're okay. You're all right. You're on your feet. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, trying to dance out of danger here. But unfortunately, wherever he goes, there's a
tough.
gremlin. It's the danger zone. The whole stages, it feels like almost. There's nowhere to land. We just
Yeah.
keep seeing Jason just, oh my god, just catching hairs, right? Not actually hitting the gremlin. Dark Knight just skillfully weaving outside of these hitboxes. As all of a sudden the lead is switched to a Dark Knight, but this is still anybody's game. We see great grab coming out of the Wolf Avenger, but no, slowing it down. I can't believe that hit. I can't believe Dark Knight let that hit. I can't believe it. He can't believe he just let it happen. Oh no.
Yo, 1-1. Wow. I did not see that coming as far as the sleeping bag actually getting off stage successfully. I did not see that. I figured Dark Knight will get out of it, find a way to wiggle back on stage. Dang.
I
Okay.
can't believe that stun hit. Like, I can't believe that Dark Knight ran up to point blank, stop hitting buttons, and just let that neutral B go off. I for sure thought the the stripe was gonna go the other direction. For sure thought that it was gonna whiff, and it was gonna be another situation where the nonstop aggression from the Dark Knight would come out, but here we are.
Indeed. Game 3. 1-1. This is a best of 5, so we're going to be going up to 3 wins versus the usual dos. Both players starting off here. Nice little combo coming out from Wolf Avenger. The bomb is out for Stripe. What a stun! Oh, can't do anything with it though. Unfortunately, Dark Knight is now on the prowl.
It is a bit of a safety net having the dynamite out, just in general. Just making sure that if you do whiff, you can go for a little bit more greedy plays. Because if you do whiff, and you start getting comboed, it will just break you out. That being said, Stripe able to finally get that stock off, but I think we're going to see a secured Gremlin as immediately Wolf Avenger returns the favor.
Yeah, that was an ideal combo to see here. Not really too surprised to see that first stock come there for Wolf Avenger. Dark Knight pulling out the bomb there, trying to stay safe with the bomb. Is able to use it though in the sense of the combo. Nice dare. 115 heat there for Wolf Avenger. Oh, another stun comes out. Careful. Oh, does get the neutral attack. Stall comes in. Dark Knight gets back on stage here. Nice dodge into the counter. The jab into the up tilt is just such a dangerous thing to get hit by. You're going against Stripe. Hurts so much.
That Sair also hurting, not able to close up the stock, but that should be it. Even stock's basically even game. Oh, a huge whiff from Wolf Avenger. Jason not able to get the stun here, which allows Stripe to immediately start his aggression. These projectiles are really annoying. For Jason
Seriously.
deal with, but Jason once again hitting so hard. It's so close, and we might just see Jason take it off right there.
Oh! Wow. 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 Wolf Avenger just doing a thing. Just doing a damn thing.
I'm wondering if they forgot it's a best an additional
Oh.
2
Yeah.
games.
Best
As,
best 5
as
there,
they
buds.
as they hopped off real quick.
Get back in the lobby.
Juice is gonna start
Man.
shaking the cage, start screaming.
Yeah. No, man, this has been this series it really caught me by surprise. I definitely thought that this was game 1, Dark Knight was pretty much tapping that thing. It was like, all right, well, this is what we expect. But Wolf Avenger made the adjustments. Seriously. Really made the adjustments here. So this is a series, ladies and gentlemen. This is a series. We just need both players to get back into a lobby so we can finish the series at this point. So give us some time.
The kind of big difference is that we saw was honestly the Wolf Avenger doing a lot better of placing his hitboxes. And making sure that he's able that once he does get the hit that he's able to convert it into anything. He's not looking for a one-hit combo, he's trying to get 2, 4, 10 hits in and making sure that he doesn't while Stripe is in a disadvantaged state, trying to push a little bit more than he was initially. That being said, Dark Knight, I think he just needs to be catching those landings a little bit more aggressively. Like you said, the limbs on the gremlin are really big, and Dark Knight kind of abused that game one, and it just feels like he hasn't been abusing it as much in the following 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing we've seen the most for sure from Dark Knight is that the use of that jab into up tilt. That has been a very strong um, thing to use in this series here. Going into game 4, Wolf Avenger in the lead 2-1. Only needs one more game to move on, and Dark Knight, knowing that, is applying the Joey Daddies at this moment. Wolf Avenger responding with some fists of their own. That Fury is not allowing Dark Knight to get too many combos. Nice parry of Wolf Avenger here.
Does the gun break armor? Like, because does it count as a multi-hit?
I suppose it does. Oh, great use of the bomb there to get the first stop.
It's been so long since I've seen that kill.
Yeah. No, agreed.
Honestly, Dark Knight pulling out all the stops here, showing off all the moves.
Yeah, I think Dark Knight knows what's at stake here, so not trying to make any simple mistakes, taking everything as serious as possible.
Oh my god, I like the attempt on the reset, letting him return back to normal state. Tried to go for the combo just to get the little extra damage needed to get the kill there. As we see, finally connecting the up tilt into the strong hit there. Kind of the bread and butter kill move that Stripe has. Oh! Interesting. I don't know why Jason didn't quite touch the ground, but able to get out. We see the Wolf Avenger surviving and, in fact, taking the first stock. Unfortunately, Dark Knight learned that he has more games to play, and was like, oh, I shouldn't waste my chance. I should try to stay in. Winners here. And really came to play game 4. Oh, good grab from Wolf Avenger. I wasn't ready. I thought he'd still be in hit stun and not be able to do anything. As we see the armor saving Jason. All of a sudden, game 4's in reach for the Wolf Avenger.
No! Not oh. This is nuts. 200. There we go. The dare off stage for Dark Knight, taking us to a game 5.
I did think the full screen dynamite launch did it. There's no doubt in my brain that man, really pulling out all the tricks out of the bag right now. Dark Knight kind of showing a lot of ingenuity, showing a lot of random gameplay. There's an anecdote that has been told to me by my friend who fenced basically quite a bit. Where in at the top level, or like when you're heading towards Olympic level, it's all about refining your technique, right? It's all about making sure you have a perfect lunge, making sure you're able to have perfect technique, perfect reactions, all that. And as soon as you reach the Olympic level, you just need to do dumb shit. You just need to like abandon it all. Because everybody's that good, everyone has perfect technique. So if you don't throw them off, you're not gonna win it. And I feel like Dark Knight's pulling out a little bit of that. As we're going into game 5, looks like we are going to the Haunted Mansion. Honestly, I feel like this feels like a bad pick to you, does it not? Especially against Stripe, who thrives off of killing off the top here.
You could, in a sense, say the same for Jason because the sides definitely weigh heavily in Avengers' favor. If he gets jab into the side special, I've been I've been 0 to 100 multiple times by Jason on this map. So yeah, I mean, depending on, this is one of those styles make fight situations on whoever executes their game plan more is gonna benefit. And currently, that is he's Batman. So you know, it's
No, he's
yeah.
playing Shrek.
You know, I see Dark Knight and I just think Bruce Wayne. You know, it is. I don't know, man.
No, I like that now that the Wolf Avenger, Jason's so aware of the dynamite approach that he's able to just get the parry off of it immediately. But what do you do when there's no dynamite and you're just getting knocked around? Anyways,
Dude, this is like Game 7 LeBron right here coming out, just like, all right, bro. You know what? I gotta show up. I gotta show out. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm so sorry I had to do this to you, but yeah, it's just in the way. You're just in the
God.
way, brother. You're just in the way. You know, that's jeez.
yeah.
Okay. Well, Dark Knight, Game 5, showed up, used that vertical blast zone to the max. So,
Dark Knight
GG's.
straight up left immediately after game 3, was so upset it was over, realized he had 2 more games that he could play, and showed up. He woke up. What an insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that dare off stage after game 3 probably had him like, really, Dark Knight? That's what you. But then came back.
Yeah, as we go on to the other side of winners semis, we are looking at these two. Got to be rivals, right? Like, they must talk a lot at the very least, because I don't know how y'all rock in this game per se, you know, but in every other game, just period, that I've ever played, there's like a thriving community of just people who main a character.
Yeah.
And you know, Mott's, Girthquake, 2 figureheads of the community.
Very true. 2 Harley players.
2 amazing Harley players. Now, Girthquake last time, I should say, did best Mott's. Girthquake was able to win over Mott's. Though everyone, you know, it might have been a holiday debuff for Mott's, you know, not a lot of people, not a lot of playing, a lot of laziness, you know, kind of fulfilling the holiday spirit. So we'll see if we see anything new today as we go straight to Trophy's Edge. I don't know how you feel, but I'm very much a stage-oriented player. Like, I'd rather play a stage I like rather than one that's good for my character.
Somebody call for a shrink?
But it really feels like both Mott's and Girthquake do not care where they go.
Yeah, I mean, as a Harley player, I'm not a fan of platforms, just because the bat bomb can get stuck there at times and just becomes annoying. But this moving platform on this map is actually not bad. The moving platforms I don't mind. It's the Dexter's Laboratory platform.
Oh my God.
Whoa, brother. Oh, brother, nair into nair. It's a nair off. Coming from both players right now. The nice up special, the double Louisville slug into another nair.
Mott's stole that hammer from the carnival. I was just swinging it around wildly.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. I don't think we've seen a legitimate combo come out of Mott yet. It's literally just been nair into the up special. That's wild. That's wild. Connecting with that bat bomb there, Moss gets knocked up just a little bit. Ooh, oh no, the misread on the after the down tilt there. Girthquake is now on the prowl, nairing into another nair. Okay, all right. I need to see this on land. I need to see this on land right here.
I will say, I thought they had different setups initially, but I realized that actually it had nothing to do with this the perk setup. Mott's literally did just land nairs. There was no. There's basically right to ignite.
They were probably talking before the match, like, yeah, just nair each other. Nair.
I mean, nair's a good move. I mean,
if
we're gonna be honest, it's a big hitbox. It comes out pretty quickly, but I thought he got the reverse hit. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was setting up for the reverse hit there. I think that could have done it.
Okay.
You see, Mott's playing really good defensive play. I mean, of all the things that Mott's is good at, defensive play is definitely one of them. But the second nair kill coming out from Mott's.
Jeez, man. I mean, it was pretty impressive to kind of hold on to the nair just to make it think, oh, it's not coming out yet. Now both players able to get their second stock down, so we're basically at 0-0 at this point. Next stock wins this particular game, and it's just it's just a Sair off into a nair off into a dare off into a fair off. Just all the airs happening in this particular match.
Yeah, truly showing off all of Harley's moves between the two of them. Hitting every button that you can. That bomb connects. Unfortunately, returns the favor, but able to dance around a little bit. Ooh, a little bit greedy on the bat bomb explosion, but tried to take advantage as much as possible. And fight their way back onto stage. Mott is able to still land the bat bomb. God, Mott is so fast when that bat bomb's about to explode. He just launches forward. Oh, great dodge. Oh, quick ready though. Not quite enough.
The deer misses. Another deer.
Oh,
that's the neutral attack. That's gonna get you off stage. Wow. Game 1 goes to Girthquake.
that was a great sequence. Baiting Mott's up until the point where he had a one dodge left, knowing that Girthquake kind of dodges away, letting Mott's land, knowing that Mott's has to kind of fight his way back off of ledge or just die, and taking advantage of the situation. Clean first game from Girthquake.
Indeed. That was good.
Mott's having a little bit of fun with it. It almost felt like with the nair spam. We'll see if anything changes or if Mott's just believes that the nair is the way of the future.
Game 2. Girthquake starting off here with some attacks. Nice Sair gets parried. Mott's is on the prowl now. A couple Sairs coming out. 26-13. 47 just like that. Mott's is moving pretty swell. Another parry. Dodges and parries. The speed there from Mott's.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good so far.
I like that the kind of the evolution of the game, getting to a point where, since you know they're forced to tack on the second knockdown, just like going for the hard read on the second knockdown rather than trying to just end a combo, because the potential damage is so much higher. Oh my god. Just the rando nair catching Earthquake off guard, letting Mott's back on stage without too much of a fight. Mott's
Yeah.
looking for a way back onto stage. The wall
Ooh.
stay.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh no. The up special into the parry, into the counter nair, and then Mott says, I can do the same thing. Anything you can do, I can do better. Both players at one stock here.
Singing that little tune in his head.
potion prescription.
Oh,
I mean, I would this one for sure.
Pressure's nice.
Oh, another parry here coming from Earthquake into the nair, into the Sair. Just keeping Mott's off stage. Mott's is gonna get back on though. Two of the same plays. Both players reading each other exactly. Mott tried to get us set up with that bat bomb, but couldn't quite do so. Throws another bat bomb in. Not gonna connect. Oh, whoa. A self connection there, but can't do anything with it. You got Mott's getting back on stage. The down tilt misses. Tried to go for the parry, but couldn't.
yeah, Mott's is
Another-
playing a little bit slower now, just kind of baiting it out, knowing that one sequence is Harley's stock here. Getting hit with a couple of stray hits. Is this it? It is. Earthquake up a
Sorry, Hippocrates.
stock here. Mott's needs to find their way in through Gurf's movement, but not able to do so as Gurf kind of just dances left, right, up, down around the hitboxes. But now is off stage. Oh, finds the reversal.
Yeesh. Man.
Earthquake takes game 2 as they immediately go back. You need some cojones to do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
One slip of it, you're just dead. Throwing away your whole lead, you know. But Earthquake finds the reversal,
Do you think they recognize
able
me?
to
That's-
set himself up for game point.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the most oppressive nairs in the game.
Yeah.
You know, so you're allowed to have cojones for that reason. It's like it's just a full circular cleave that if you're not careful, if your timing is wrong, you're gonna get hit by it and it's gonna hurt. So yeah, it's fair. I mean, as a Harley player, I'd be a liar if I told you I don't fly off stage with a nair. With that hammer ready to go, I do it. So I get it. I totally get it. I mean, I'm not as successful as these guys are when it comes to it, but I do it. The ego is there without question. Both players managed to stick each other, so they could get a little explosion going here. Sitting in game 3, Earthquake up 2-0. Mott's decides to show up off stage and get the first stock. Self-sticking the bomb to himself, but not much able to do there. Sitting at 100 heat, trying to get as much chip damage as possible before Earthquake gets the first stock. Just another nair off. Oh, the resources.
Time to
I was gonna say,
break out
Mott's
the dark
switching
medicine.
up the perk output. Now no longer having the party time. I don't remember exactly what it's called. But doesn't get that extra pot on the combos. But instead is going to be able to rack up a little bit more damage with the ignite.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely something that if you are able to set it off, does work heavily in your favor. That little extra chip damage that you can pull off at the end of the day can be the difference between just barely getting someone close to the edge and saying sayonara. So we'll have to see how it works out.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
Yeah.
the additional explosion was actually throwing them off. No. 2 stocks to nil, but I was wondering if it might be throwing Mott's combo style off. Just as he quickly evens it up. A single point in his name. Able to get the explosion off and tries to find the parry there, but doesn't quite get it. That bong
Both
coming.
players are
Oh,
Oh man. So here we go.
so
Off
scary.
stage. Serentenair. Oh, my
I
stay
can't.
up. Oh.
I can't believe Mott's found that last nair and didn't die.
I mean, what?
I wasn't counting, so I didn't know how much resources Girthquake has. But apparently no more. Apparently that was all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh man. Okay.
Now that I'm
Whoa.
in,
Hey,
let's
Mons was
cause
able to
some
get
mayhem.
a game off. Still down 1-2 in the series. Girthquake only needs one more win to move on to face Dark Knight in the finals. But Mons is not going to let that win come so easily. We all already know Mons is still the #1 seed in our tournament series. Both
I
players
will.
fighting off Edge.
Girthquake also switching the perk. Maybe Mott knows something and Girthquake's trying to copy it. As the damage numbers even up.
Nice dodge.
Good job on the parry on the
Yeah.
bat bomb.
Okay. Mod's trying to get that fight. Mods will.
Ooh.
We know what Mods will. Ooh, almost follow up well. Then nice up air. Or up special, excuse me, to get that first target from Girthquake. See, they got 100 heat though, so Mods just needs one solid combo to
Mott's-
get these even up.
Mott's
And
doing a
then
good
this is-
job of spacing out all of the hits right now. Not quite doing anything too risky. As he finds the first nair. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Girthquake's out of resources there. And Mott's taking full advantage of that fact. Does sticking the bat bomb on you prevent the other bat bomb from sticking on you? Like, do they cancel out?
No,
Some kind of
actually,
weird habit there.
that happened earlier in the match. There was 2 bat bombs stuck to Mods. He dodged one of them,
That's what I saw.
and then the other one just blew up. So yeah. No, nice. Nice
Trying to
play.
combo off of the bat bomb there, but unable to do so. Oh, just getting slightly out rock, paper, scissored by Girthquake there. But once he's back on stage, is getting the dash attack, which does lead into some combos. This stage is littered with bombs as they're trying to navigate through the landmines. See everyone throwing out. Basically, once the bat bombs are out of play, that's the cue to go. Oh, the Nair not quite able to come out. And we see Girthquake jumping over. A lot of Mott's hitboxes here. Both players seem scared to approach too quickly. Only 52 on Girthquake though. Mott's needs a couple of combos here.
Oh,
Or just a really lucky break apparently.
oh, okay. I don't know if that was intentional, but I see you, Mods. Nice parry, getting Girthquake off stage, but couldn't quite get any follow up there. The dare misses. Mods is responding. Now we're in that same situation as last game. Does Girthquake also want to go off stage again and try this one more time to see who's gonna come out on top? Looks like he's gonna central himself at the on the middle of the platform and say, "Nobody, you got that. I do not want that action off stage. No smoke."
We do see. Oh, I can't believe that whiff. Actually, I. But Mod's able to connect the next air, as we see. Ooh, just fishing for these single hits. Mod's really trying to find anything to give himself an advantage. Unable to get the explosion on the bat bomb to connect, but now we see Girthquake having to dance around Mott, and Mott is the one connecting. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I didn't quite see that as being what was going to end it, but
I didn't either. I was not ready for the Nair to just launch. It looked like Mott's was holding down and getting sent straight to the left.
Well done. Well done on Earthquake. Taking mods down 2 weeks in a row.
Earthquake
Mm.
moves on to winners finals while Mott's drops down to losers quarters to go up against Brian G.
Mm, yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be a great little matchup there. Yeah, I mean in the lower bracket, we just gotta you already mentioned Mods versus Brian G. We're also gonna see the Wolf Avenger versus Jungle. We'll just say that series is actually already begun, so they're going at it now. But yeah, losers quarter is stacked. Losers
Jungle's
quarter is stacked.
also just to note, Jungle's playing a little bit of Smith.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
little
if
bit
I
of the age.
recall, when we first started watching Jungle, was playing Wonder Woman, I believe, and then swapped to Agent Smith. Definitely seen more Agent Smith on Jungle. I'll never forget that series between Jungle and Ubi the Legend, where we were just like just losing our stuff over the both of them just throwing hands at each other. That was a fantastic series.
Jungle's
But yeah.
kind of dabbled everywhere, you know.
Mhm.
But it looks like we are going into the lobby. We have Mr. Girthquake taking out, knocking Jungle into losers. Now just knocking Mots into losers. On the other side, we have Dark Knight fighting their way all the way into winners finals. It looks like we're ready and heading in there. This is a matchup I feel like we've seen quite a lot. The aggression of Stripe really can overwhelm Harley. And honestly, when Stripe doesn't have a care in the world and isn't worried about his own life, that's when a lot of the damage just comes swinging through.
Yeah, this is definitely an interesting matchup. I mean, both very fast characters. I can really see this going both ways, but I will say that the utility, can make a difference here. Also, platforms versus no platforms, like that's something we want to keep an eye out for as well. So there will be moving platforms here, so that could benefit Stripe, especially with the Saw Blade. But we'll have to see how again, styles make fights, so we'll see how these characters are utilized. Starting off here with a good little Sayer off stage. Girthquake trying to be a nuisance already, but we all know that Dark Knight is no chump when it comes to playing off stage. We've seen that move so many times come from Dark Knight, so if there's in professional sports, there's always a sheet, that your team gives you to let you know like what to look out for. That's what you write when it comes to going against Dark Knight. Don't go off the side. Just stay, go anywhere but off the side.
Yeah, never don't be below stage against against Stripe, especially Dark Knight. Yeah, for sure. Oh, but good return kill from Harley. I was gonna say it really feels like it's a little bit easier for Stripe to confirm kills on Harley than the other way around. As we see Stripe immediately returning the favor. 0 points of damage on Stripe as of right now. God, once that crosshair is on a character, I get nervous. As we see Girthquake trying to find anything at all. Hey, like I said, don't be below Dark Knight off stage. It's just not a good idea.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I don't know how you feel after that match. After because like not a lot happened. right. the first interaction was really good for Girthquake. Girthquake just decided to slip down below Stripe. Dark Knight recognized it immediately and was able to capitalize on that. But then after that, just kind of jumped off, died below Spike over and over again. Girthquake doing a really good job of getting that approach and doing the damage, but we are going into game 2 here. Just a return to Trophy's Edge. As we
Yeah.
see the damage coming out from Stripe. Girthquake needing to find a way in, but not able to quite find it yet. All 6 points of damage on Stripe or from himself, but now off stage. Not able to edgeguard Stripe as he now gets on the counter offensive. Ooh, doesn't get the read on the tech. Good parry, but whiffs the punish. Girthquake's gonna tack on some damage for the whiff. Oh, tries to go for the read, but unable to connect. That definitely would have killed, though.
Yeah, indeed. Again, this is something that to look out for. That series against mods, right? That Girthquake was so used to that fighting off stage action, and now you kind of have to rewire your brain to say, yeah, that's not what we want in this particular matchup. So we're just gonna stay on plat, and that's gonna be that. So a good nair coming out there from Girthquake to get the first stock here, but 144. I mean, you just need one jab confirmed from Dark Knight, and that's going to be a pretty quick stock here. So, and here it goes. That's the first stock. So yeah, there it is. Tied up here. Both players kind of resetting. The bomb is connected to Dark Knight. Trying to interrupt any combos here. Was able to do so successfully, so that's good. Gets out with only a few scratches. Girthquake back on the attack here, but can't connect with that bad bomb. The saw's coming out. Nice little juggle there coming from Dark Knight, showing us some of that tech. We love to see that. Good stare coming from Girthquake here.
I like juggling the saw blade there just to make sure that there's kind of just a hitbox that can clink with the bat bomb if needed. Ooh, catching the dynamite at the top, but also if the saw blade connects at like just the wrong time, Stripe can actually get so much damage off. Because if he's close enough, that it will be just a combo starter. Unfortunately, not able to get much after the gunshot there and losing the stock. But honestly, we just see Girthquake putting in a lot of work. But also Dark Knight making sure that Girthquake isn't just running away with it. Good dodge coming out of the Harley player. But not much more than that. As we see the damage numbers go up and up and up. They're just kind of dancing around each other. You can tell both players are really nervous, trying to find their way in. Oh, a good dodge up and getting the combo started. 60 to 40 at this point.
Yeah, both players know what's at stake. Trying to get to that grand final matchup here. Both players no stranger to the grand finals in our tournament series. So this is two of the best, just going toe to toe. We're at 2 stocks each in game 2, and at this point it's really just whoever gets. Oh, the nair doesn't do exactly what I thought it was.
Is that it?
Another one comes out though. So sneaky.
Oh,
The sneaky nair play.
that kind of feels bad for Dark Knight. You had so much momentum going into that, and then you got caught by one. You're feeling, you gasp a little bit. You're like, oh no. And then you just accidentally jump into a second one. But that's how the game's played sometimes. We're going to go into game 2, evening it up. Dark Knight now. I'm wondering if he's thinking of a stage change. Play 2 games on Trophy's Edge.
Third one on Scoobies. Take
We-
many Scoobies.
as we're going to Sky Arena, it looks like. Now, what? Honestly, I'm I'm not even entirely sure what Dark Knight needs to do to get more. It just really seems like Earthquake's moving too well. So you just gotta kind of anticipate the movement a little bit, either wait a little bit more or start throwing your hitboxes a little bit further back. But either way, Earthquake is doing a great job of anticipating where the stripe will be and just catching in midair. Even really what's Earthquake's just. Oh no. I was gonna say strength has been the last game. But they're accidentally walking straight into the chainsaw, as we see.
Yeah.
Stripe getting his momentum. That bomb saves Harley though.
Yeah, this is combo heaven right now for Dark Knight. We're seeing some of that aggression come out and work really well in his favor. And they're coming out there from Earthquake, pulling the bomb out just to stay safe of any potential combos. Does use it and combos with the pistol. The Glockiana confirms that first stock.
Yeah,
Bomb
it's
here
so
coming out.
scary. It's so scary having that crosshair on you too, because you can just it can be used to combo into more hits. It can be used to just shove you off stage and kill pretty consistently. And you kind of have to play different as soon as that hitbox is on you, as we watch Harley get pushed closer and closer to the blast zone. We see Earthquake coming out incredibly aggressive off stage, but not able to get too much more than a couple of percent. I feel like Dark Knight's moving so good.
Yeah.
Almost
Misses the dare.
almost suiciding there, trying to use the gun to its full potential.
Yeah. I mean, you live by it, you also die by it, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
it's guaranteed to happen at some point. Dark Knight here pulling out that bomb, was able to get it off, but can't follow up with that up air. Nice combo. Ooh. Confirming that second stock. Yeah, I like that switch up too. Keep them on their toesies. That bomb doesn't connect, but the Sair does. Earthquake played super aggressive here, not trying to waste any time. You put yourself over here is what Earthquake is saying at this moment. Dodges that attack with a nice Nair reversal. Whoa! That is not what I was expecting to see here. Earthquake really causing the Earthquake right now in this matchup. Jack in the Box comes out but can't do anything there.
Both players,
Both these players.
Yeah, I was gonna say both players knowing that this is the game that changes the momentum. Great parry. Not quite getting the hit that he wanted. Good dodge, making sure to get out of the way, but
Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean,
he's from a kids movie. He just whipped
that was
it
a great
out.
movie. It's a great movie. Oh, I feel so old being a kid watching that movie. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah. Earthquake. Wow. Dark Knight currently ahead 2-1 in this series. This is winners finals. Okay, the player who wins this is moving on to grand final. And again, must remind you, both Dark Knight and Earthquake are no stranger to grand final. Dark Knight has been in multiple grand finals. I think, unfortunately, never actually locked in a first place victory, but has seen second place at least 3 times in previous tournaments. So, Earthquake able to pull off the victory last week. So this is basically a grand final. At the end of the day, it's grand final talent.
I mean, you could have said that about like the last 4 matches, you know.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Game 4 going here. First hit goes to the stripe, but immediate counterattack coming from Harley. Great stutter step to make sure that that jab hit and just, you know, whack-a-mole. Just throw that hammer out, you know. Clean first stock from Harley, making sure that you know Girthquake wants another dub.
Yeah. Okay. Very strong message being sent out for that first stock. Getting rid of that Bat Bomb is Dark Knight. Very well done. And gets rid of the Jack in the Box using that skateboard. Still in a blender at the moment here. Already at 77 heat. I mean, Girthquake is an entire stock ahead. And not slowing down at all. That neutral attack misses, but the second one does not. Saw comes out. Good dodge from Dark Knight. Trying to go with the setup, but can't quite do it. You know, the dare is not working for Dark Knight at this moment. It's not connecting.
I mean, this is clearly a great stage choice coming out from Girthquake, considering how dominant this performance is coming into Game 4. Dark Knight needs to be really careful. I wouldn't count him out just yet, but if I was Girthquake, I might be already thinking about Game 5. That being said, Harley's already at 123. Both players dodging in place, but unfortunately, it was Harley who got the hit, and now tries to use the Jack in the Box to combo into the Nair. Not able to do so quite yet, but the reverse hit is going to clench out Game 4. We're going to a Game 5 winners finals.
Ew.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
My God. That was rude. Girthquake showing us. Hey, guess who was last week's champ? Right here. Don't count me out. That's exactly what Girthquake just said.
Were you counting him out? I wasn't counting him out. You counting?
No, not at all. Not at all. No.
What you doing? You know?
Nope. Never that. Never. But here we are now.
But yeah, Girthquake definitely serving it up the Aki way. As we go into Game 5 winners finals, I'm wondering what is probably man. Shout outs to Girthquake and Dark Knight doing their fucking tasks.
Here at Craig Media, we love players who do their tasks.
Yeah. It's hard. I know you just want to go into the next game, but we're going into Game 5, back to Trophy's Edge. Interesting. I'm imagining this is kind of like the most neutral stage for these two characters. That being said, each of them have already won on this. Oops, we lost vision. Each player has won on this stage at least once in this set. So, but it's looking rough for Dark Knight starting off here. Already at 44, but finally gets a little something off onto the Harley. Oh, but I was gonna say reaching death percent, but I actually just died off the top there.
Hey.
Girthquake just running Dark Knight all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, that's that strong entrance is what you need sometimes. Again, you saw Girthquake do that against Mots. You saw Girthquake do it in the last match as well. It's how you really get and yes, technically we also seen the early stocks be a curse for some players. But the thing I mentioned earlier about Girthquake is consistency. I mean, Girthquake is just a very consistent player. Continues to be relentless, get inside, make those combos happen. It's something that the same thing that we saw last week, which is why again Gerben was able to be successful. Now Dark
Ooh.
Knight going ahead and getting that first stock there, trying to make some little risky play here off the side if possible, which makes sense. You're already at 140. You know, at this point, you're gonna need Earthquake to make some sort of mistake, right?
I can't believe that. Yeah, I mean, you do. Or you just have one of the best stocks of your life. Which, I mean, Dark Knight has plenty of those. As we see them dancing immediately. Ooh, you saw Earthquake get a little bit of PTSD going down there with that mark on him. But is able to fight his way back onto the stage. Stripe gets the kickflip off, and man, watching the pistol combos really, it's so cool. I don't know what to tell you. I really dig it. 79, not that bad as far as damage goes, especially this game. But walking into the bat bomb's not gonna help win the game here, as we see Earthquake tacking on damage slowly but surely, unable to start the bomb. And unfortunately, he tried to defuse the bomb.
Nothing like
He tried to hit it, grab it in the air, put the pin back in. But he dropped the pin and was just staring at it a little bit too
So,
long.
whoop, you know, and, yeah. See you later. I'm out of here. All right.
That being said,
This
Dark
is-
Knight's not out.
No,
Not out yet.
not at all.
Not
Now,
Yeah.
for the second week in a row, we are going to see Earthquake in the grand final. Next matchup in the lower bracket will be Brian G versus Jungle. This is going to be a good series. Again, we saw Jungle playing Agent Smith today. And there was one other, I forgot who was the other. Arya. That's the other.
Arya today.
So curious to see how this is gonna turn out. Oh, that's right, and Raven. Yeah.
A little bit of Raven here.
A little bit of Raven.
Now,
Um,
it's interesting that we're seeing the Raven come out against the Harley. It was the Harley earlier, yeah, against Earthquake. I'm wondering if Jungle just needed a little bit of time to, warm up. Those fingers moving, but I mean, if we looking in the lobby right now, we see that Jungle's hovering that Raven once again. Between you and me, didn't look quite good in winners quarters.
Yeah.
But maybe Earthquake's just different. Maybe Earthquake's just that different,
I mean, grand final, second week in a row.
Yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
we'll have to see. I think that against a character with a larger hitbox, Raven can definitely just have her way. And Brian G is going to want to get inside. That's
For
how
sure.
you play Shaggy. You need those jab confirms. So maybe maybe Brian G's aggression could be what Jungle uses to punish him in the end. I don't know. The important thing is, as a Raven, like you said earlier, being given time to set up your traps. If I can get you off stage, if I can set up a Raven, if I can make it so that it's awkward for you to walk into this space, then I can have some fun. So we'll have to see if Jungle's able to execute that game plan.
All right, as we see, we're hopping into the game. Oh man, I will say, if I know anything about Brian G, is that stocks are going to be falling. Whether it's his or Jungle's, is going to be really hard to predict at this point. But we're going into game one on Trophy's Edge.
Let's do it.
I've got it covered.
It's interesting to see Jungle not not immediately go for the Wonder Woman. So in my head, Jungle is a Wonder Woman player, but I mean, this Raven's moving a lot more than we saw last time on stream today. And getting some decent hits and decent poke. Trying to get the follow-up, gets the grab, unable to get the follow-up off the grab though. But we can see Jungle moving actually just quite a bit more, kind of flying across the stage.
Yeah, as a player, or I guess as intelligent and as talented as a player like Jungle is, I almost wonder if they're thinking, well, yeah, I mean, ooh, as Brian G is able to get that first stock there with that jab confirm into the special, I feel like Jungle's thinking to himself, well, I could just pull out Wonder Woman, but it's too easy. I want a bit of a challenge. You know, I want to play a character, and Raven is a character, one of those characters that if you can pull him off, it's kind of like Rick, right? It's very fulfilling. It's super satisfying to get a good combo. So you know that could be what what Jungle's looking for here, and I don't blame you if that is the case. And Brian G gets caught trying to go Super Saiyan there off the edge. 1-1, currently in favor of Brian G, but barely, just by a little bit. Misses that second jab confirm, but the parry comes into the Sair. Nice follow up. The BLT on ride does smack Jungle, so hopefully he can wipe that mayonnaise off and get back into the fight here.
Hope you're not afraid of the
You
dark.
put mayonnaise on your BLT? That's crazy.
Oh, always.
Just some Dijon. As
Extra
we
mayo.
what a great place to parry, actually.
Well,
I
not doing that
that's
then.
insane. That's crazy.
Wild. Gamers in the chat, I'm like, nerf parry. Oh no.
Yeah, you know, honestly, nerf parry. Actually, just no. You're right.
No.
You're right. Strange voice, Juice. Yeah, just nerf parry. I agree.
Oh, Caster's curse again. It comes through. Now we're on this like unsolicited campaign. Hashtag nerf parry. Just oh gosh, here we go. Well, game 1 in the books. Brian G coming through.
Prepare yourself.
Well, and when you think about it, going forward, I guess you won't have to worry about parry, right? Because you're gonna have shield. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
we're running it back. We're running it back. We'll see how. Yeah.
Game 2 here. Both players just playing off edge.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Jungle wants to continue to play off, but able to set up the Raven here. Maybe this can work out in his favor. Oh, okay. Was able to get a little bit of something off, but not too much. Not too much.
I mean, it did a lot because it also did force Shaggy to use the super kick to get back onto stage there. And as we see them kind of dancing around, Jungle really trying to hunt for these follow-ups off of the Raven, but not able to get too much other than a little bit of damage here. All of a sudden, Raven in kill percent because Shaggy just hits that hard.
Oh, nice use
Man.
of this special there. Very nice use.
The number of times that we have watched Brian G just charge a little bit too close to the blast zone and not react fast enough to the hitbox coming at him is so numerous.
Yeah. High risk, high reward, right? Maybe he can get that parry and then follow it up. Or maybe just go into the blast zone and see you later. Ooh, nice super kick there to confirm that first stock. Negative 10 to 59 in favor of Jungle. Now some nice hits out here.
I mean, okay, so
I can taste your fear.
it is
Damn.
my god.
Damn.
I didn't know Raven could do that. I was gonna say, elephant in the room is that Raven is generally the slower character of the two, right? Doesn't generally hit that hard. Has a lot of combo potential. But Shaggy's the one that cleans up stocks off of a straight hit.
Yeah.
Especially like that. But Jones is doing a really good job of just like not getting hit generally. And was able to get an early 2 stocks. Unfortunately, Shaggy did Shaggy things.
No, indeed. Yeah, this is
This one's for you.
I mean, Raven's jab combos are, it's basically a 1-2 if you're just doing the jab itself.
Yeah, for sure.
And and you're finding ways to connect your other abilities to make more combos out of it. So, but yeah, I mean that jab 2 does hurt, especially if you're already low and you're close to the edge. So we're gonna see you later there, bud. Gonna get you on out of here. Now, both players 2 stocks. Okay, this is it. This last stock is what they're both looking for. Jungle has a pretty decent lead here. Just kind of keep doing what you've been doing. Ooh. Oh no!
It happened. Brian set up for that very moment to get the parry into the up air.
Oh,
He was so ready.
it hoits.
Do we believe that Brian G is such a genius that he
Prepare your
set up? He got hit into the blast zone 6 times in the last 2 games
Ooh.
to make
Oh.
Jungle feel like they can chase from a mile away and parry so that Brian could secure the second game. Because I think Brian might just be that smart.
You might be right. Both ways it hoits. You know. Oh. Well, game 3. Brian G up 2-0. Looking for that Sair to get that first confirm, but can't quite do it though. Double gets back on stage, parried into the Sair. The sandwich comes out, but it is dodge. Another parry. Oh, but
my God,
unfortunately the
greedy.
hitbox. Oh, another Sair though off stage. First stock in favor of Brian G.
Is Raven like is Raven the lightest character in the game? Because it feels like Raven's just dying off the side. I know the stage can do with it, but I have never seen a character just explode from Shaggy's Sair the same way that Raven has this entire game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Arya probably would have a similar fate, but
That's
yeah,
fair.
no, it's
Oh,
true.
that's
I mean, we have seen Shaggy players just burn with that Sair,
my
especially
God.
the double Sair.
Gonna make you.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts for sure. The nair into up
He
air.
did it again.
The parry again. Oh my God! And Brian goes off stage. Okay.
Brian felt himself there. If Brian got the -10 kill. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Shadow time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
The second the stream comes back and you get in the webcam show up, you just see me walking out my room. You just
I'm crying. My tear ducts already started. Oh my God.
No.
Nerf parry.
Okay. So
With these powers, like I'm unstoppable.
hashtag North Perry. I guess that's what we're doing. I guess that's what.
Brian showed up to parry. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Damn. That was tough. That was tough. Well done. Well done. Brian G's moving on. We are going to the lower bracket final. Brian G versus Dark Knight.
All right, give me 1 second.
This is interesting because both players enjoy playing off stage. Both Dark Knight and Brian G. Kitty had to come through to say what's up. So guys, say hello to Kitty. I think what we're gonna see. I think this is probably going to be the most entertaining series of the night. I think this is gonna be shock, wow factor. Just like get ready to clip just about every match. Because yeah, I also I don't think this particular match is going to take very long, as well. I
I
see this.
mean,
I see
two
this being over
explosive
pretty
players,
fast. Mhm.
two explosive players, two people launching themselves at each other. Uh, one of them that likes to hit the dodge button without a direction. The other person that doesn't know what a dodge button is. Just
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Loves to hold a pistol and knock you off stage. Um, yeah. Let's just get into this one. We don't need to waste any time.
yeah,
Both players are loading up into the lobby here right now. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. So we're seeing here Dark Knight was able to take the series against Wolf Avenger,
yeah.
was sent to the lower bracket after going against Girthquake, and Brian G is just running things at the
Yeah.
moment.
Now Brian hasn't actually gone up against Girthquake this week. And if Brian is able to make it to grand finals, that's a decent amount of points over Mott's, who lost to Brian G in losers. Uh, and especially if Brian is able to take everything this week, it would probably bring him up. I can't do math, but probably bring him up to first place. I'd have to imagine.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll have to see. Actually,
I once
that's a
again
fair
don't
point.
don't ask me to do the math. I don't know.
Yeah, if not, I mean, if not first, very close. At least very close.
As we
So
see Dark Knight ready up against the Shaggy player, Brian G.
tasks have been completed.
Tasks have been completed. Looks like we are getting our GLHFs out. Are you a good luck, have fun type of player?
Hell no,
Or do you run? Do you just run it?
you just run it.
Oof.
Good luck, have fun is for nice peoples. I'm a demon.
Stone Cold Killer,
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne, dodging
I would say
tournaments
good luck.
left and right.
Yeah, I say watch out. Not good luck. You know what I'm
Yeah. As
saying?
we go into game one of losers finals, we have the Stripe versus Shaggy, who immediately dash forward into the jab, not connecting. But we see Stripe immediate offensive. Is that it?
That's exactly what. That's exactly what I was expecting.
What no,
Nothing
no, 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 no,
more.
no, 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 no.
Nothing more, nothing less. That's exactly what I'm expecting. Just two more of those within the next 30 seconds.
We did see Brian get that parry off. Unfortunately, it was a projectile hit. Oh my god. Did you see? I, I can't believe Brian also added the charge on it too. You just give it a little oomph on it.
Yeah. Word.
Oh,
Show him that steel kneecap.
Brian doing a really good job of parrying the pistol hits, which is honestly really impressive.
I didn't think that was a thing.
The dodge jump doing a great job of knocking his spike off, but didn't get the kill, and wasn't it? Honestly, loses his second one so quickly. One straight hit, yep, will take the kill off of that spike, but full stock in Dark Knight's favor. Dark Knight game to play.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, not surprised whatsoever. These are two brawlers, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Shaggy wants to get inside, Dark Knight wants to get inside. I mean, it's just how you play both characters. So this is no longer a Styles makes fight situation. This is a throw hands,
This
my
is
brother.
this is a fists meet face situation.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Nice dare. Try to go for the double, but couldn't go for the triple, but does land the Sair BLT extra mayo. Does get knocked by the skateboard. What a waste of food. But the uppercut does come through.
Oh.
2 stocks. Okay. It's officially a matchup.
We know that Shrek can just end these. It do be like that sometimes, though. It do.
Oh. Ooh.
Just sometimes you get hit the wrong way. You see a target on your stomach, and a tiny toy creature fires a pistol at you, and you die. You know, it's just
Yeah.
how it happens.
It
Sometimes.
happens. Yeah, shit happens. Yeah.
So
All
you go
right.
into game 2. After that first stock, that actually game 1 was a lot closer than I was expecting it to be.
Yes, I agree. But nonetheless, it's still entertaining. Both players love to make these risky plays, love to do what they can to get the match over with as fast as possible. Whether it's intentional, I think in the case of Brian G, it's definitely more of a troll thing, but it works. So
Yeah.
if it works, you know, so be it.
I mean, Brian might just be a genius, though. You might say troll, but he's planning every move. As we see the aggression immediately come out, trying to prevent Spike from landing, or Stripe from landing, but it's gonna keep happening.
Yeah. The nice combo. The bomb. Wait, did I read that right? No, that was
You
fire.
might have.
That was fire. I like that. Okay.
I mean, like I
why
said,
not?
Dark Knight's here to play. Dark Knight getting another combo. Started right up, but Shoryuken catches the jaw. Uppercut straight into the ceiling. But now we see Dark Knight going back on the defensive. Oh, Brian really just like sending it every single time. And
Yeah.
unfortunately not connecting. But
The
with
way
the
that
parry here. Go ahead.
Yeah, the way that Dark Knight is trying to chain combos right now is actually really impressive. He's playing slightly different than I've seen in other series, and then, I don't know if it's just an adjustment thing or if they know because he's playing against a shaggy player. But the use of the bomb into combos is it's slightly a little bit different than what I saw in previous series. As Brian G is able to get that to get the second stock here with that up special, looking at 2-2. Super kick does come out. It doesn't make any connection. At 61, though, you want to be careful. It doesn't take much for Dark Knight to get a nice little jab confirmed. Although Brian G does get it first. Up to 49 already. This gap is closing ever so quickly. The Glockiana comes out. Dare misses. Another dare misses. Saul comes out. All the utility.
Just all the fists, all the projectiles, even the lunch is coming out. Like everyone's showing up to fight. It's like that song, you know. It's the final.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I can't. Yeah, we're not.
There we
Yeah,
go. I got you.
we're not paying any
got you.
royalties here. But
Oh,
solid.
karaoke.
I don't know what Brian. I don't know if Brian needs to be more aggressive or less aggressive. You know, because I feel like it could be either way. I feel like either Brian needs to like stop, like turn brain off completely and just get the way hands.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
Or Brian needs to play like way more calculated. But
Turn
immediately
brain
getting
off.
like just nair into nair into nair into nair, and then just trying to end it with the Sair. Look at that. Oh my god. Literally side special into nowhere. What a madman.
This is, yeah, no, indeed. Dark Knight doesn't care though. I mean, Dark Knight is coming right back with the fury here, playing on the so close to this edge, so risky for both players. But we're not surprised to see it. Brian G able to get the first stock though. The jab confirm does come out. Super kick does miss.
Literally, I think it's like he's fighting phantoms. He's like, but there's another one over there. I'm playing doubles right now.
Yeah, Brian G doesn't really waste much time when he has it. He just kind of throws it out. Then nair
Oh my
off.
god.
Then Wade was like riding him like a bike there. That was some like Liu Kang stuff. Okay, into the Sair. The BOTRI does make contact, but Stripe doesn't like sandwiches apparently. 115 there for Brian G. Be careful, watch the bomb. Oh, okay. What are we doing? The parry goes out into the up.
He landed it.
Brian G is officially up 2 stocks at 130 heat. The dare comes out for. Wait, the saw
Does it hit?
Nice, Kobe. Very nice to see that play there.
Like, man, sniped.
Yeah.
Target or not, Dark Knight's gonna find you. Really living up to the name. Dark Knight
No.
hunts Shaggy down. Now getting sent off. You see Brian putting up the pressure, not letting it go quite yet. But great placement of the boombox. For the kids in the chat, a boombox is a type of stereo. You'd carry around to play music. It's like a speaker and a CD. A CD is a
Yeah, we're
great super kick to end it. I like that Brian it almost felt like he was listening. Heard me say, you know what? Just go. Just do. And he's like, you're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking too much. You know, sometimes I need to let the instincts kick in, let the animal come out. And convincing game 3.
Prepare yourself.
that was a good one. That was a good one for sure. I mean, Brian G is gotta be feeling himself now. Hey, we can do this. Just keep the brain turned off. Keep, and just keep riding like a bicycle. Bicycle time. Here we go. So many nairs coming out last game too. The nice jab confirmed landing here.
Coming out like Freddie Mercury here. Bright crits. Oh my god.
No pun intended. Oh, the first start there for Brian G.
Huge parry. I'm just saying that
Oh,
Brian's making parry look so good. Game after
yeah.
game after game.
indeed. Dark Knight though doesn't care. Wants to get that first stock. Trying not to take any more chip damage. Okay, 45 heat difference. Not bad. It's still comebackable. But we are talking about Brian G here, a combo master with Shaggy.
Yeah, I mean,
This is a dare.
the
No.
one dare might do it. Oh, Dark Knight watched Brian G do that a couple of times. Like, hey, you know what? That looks pretty good.
Oh,
But able to sneak in there with the jab combo. Wow! Did you see the spacing on that? That's crazy.
yeah. Okay,
That's-
this is it right here. 2-2. As far as stock count is concerned, right? I mean,
oh, of course, yeah.
either we're going to game 5 or we're seeing Dark Knight move on to the grand finals. Got to be careful though.
Yeah, I mean, Brian's going to land those parries. It seems like almost every single time. But is knocked off stage. No target on him. Can't pull out the Glock quite yet. Excuse me?
What? Okay.
I turned into a white
Brian-
man from 8
Brian
Mile
G
real quick.
just
Prepare yourself.
ties it up, I guess. What? Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Game 5, baby.
Running it straight back to Sky Arena here. Don't do it again. Don't.
No.
He said, "Hey,
No.
remix." He just hit him. He hit him with it again. Literally same exact. That was a replay.
No. What the
No. Who is this? Who's playing real quick?
What is this? What is this?
Who took control?
No. No. Oh my gosh, bro.
We're
Now they're dancing. Now they're dancing.
I.
The dodge attack.
Oh no.
Nah.
Like I think it's time for a victory sandwich.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Um. Brian G. Congrats. What a series. I mean, this. I don't want to say. Yeah, listen. This is exactly what I called. I said, listen, this is going to be a very entertaining series. Okay, these two play to get you off the map as quick as possible. They're not wasting time. Both Dark Knight and Brian G just throwing hands, brother. Just fist to face. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. That's the kind of set that I want to see live right there again. That's the kind of set I'm trying to see in person in my chair. Just let's see how this turns out. Love to see that again. Damn. Okay. So, ladies and gents, we are moving on to the grand final. Brian G versus Girthquake.
I can't believe Brian's in the lobby so quickly. I'm not gonna lie to you. If that was me, I would have popped off. I would have done a couple of laps. Just.
Yeah. No. I mean, Brian's ready to go, right? We all know
Brian's a
we know
professional.
Girthquake's ready to
That's
go.
the difference. That's the difference. Brian's a professional. Brian sitting on loser side grands. If he keeps playing like that, if he keeps landing shit like that, then fucking like
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I
This
don't
is this is the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Like would love to make some sort of educated call on this. I can't. Two players that love to play aggressive, love to get in your face.
I'll make a prediction. I'll make a prediction right now.
Okay.
One of these players will win everything. First set's gonna be 3-1. That's gonna be. I don't know to who, but it's gonna be 3-1 either way. Is what I'm feeling. And I'll put money
Okay.
down in the chat. Let me know.
Put your bets in. Put your bets in.
Okay, so unfortunately, we didn't get to see how Brian did against Mott's. Like what that set kind of looked like. I know that Brian actually doesn't like this matchup that much. It was one of I believe we were talking, and he was saying that this is one of his least favorite matchups. It is
Yeah.
the thing that Harley does really well is just kind of cut off space on the
Prepare yourself.
in the what is it called on the stage. That's what it's called. God, words are so hard.
Yeah, well, a little history for you here. In the last 4 tournaments, Brian's won 2 of them. Earthquake's won 1. So
We're resetting real quick.
this is the grand final that you'll want to see as of
I
recent,
think it's time for
right?
victory
And
Sins.
both of these players have been doing the damn thing, as we like to say, in my generation. All right, I'm the old one here. Apparently, I'm the millennial. So those are the words we like to use. But this is hard to call. Like, they're both really good and really aggressive, and they win a lot. So popcorn's out. Show me what you got at this point.
I'm nervous. I was supposed to go sleep tonight, but if my adrenaline's bumping, I might not be able to do that.
And after that last series, man, for real.
Prepare
As
yourself.
we go into game 1 grand finals, Brian needs 3 to reset the bracket, but Girthquake only needs 3 to win it all. Let's see what happens here as we immediately see the aggression come out of Shaggy, just throwing in hitboxes everywhere. Gets another parry. I think if that Sarah hit, I think it was over for Girthquake this game. I think that Nair was the soul taking type.
Oh, wait a minute. Nah, Brian G, too big brain and doesn't even know it.
Brian
Ghost.
has unlocked some sort of mind control ability, it feels like.
Dude.
You log on to MultiVersus, face Brian G, and he says, yes, you give me your stocks now. And you have no idea you're being Jedi mind tricked. You know?
You give stocks. Oh man. So I mean, as of right now,
Yeah.
both players are 1-1. Pretty even.
Yeah, it's an even game so far. Platform giving Harley the little extra room she needed to connect the Sair. But Brian now at 88. Oh my god. I thought
saw
that
that
kill.
coming. You just gotta know. This is one of those things where you kind of need to bait out that parry, because Brian G wants it. You know he wants it. Nice uppercut coming in there. That's going to be another stock here. 105 heat though for Brian G. Currently in Super Shade mode. Go off the side of the stage. You need to. Oh, that follow up almost worked. That would have been really cool if it did.
I mean, it was kind of smart on Brian to go so low because he had the bomb on him and he knew that was going to explode eventually. Might as well try to get a full charge out of it. But Harley not able to kill. What is going on? Okay. When the first option doesn't work, you gotta choose something else. And even you have the stock count again, there's basically no lead going into the final stock game 1.
Yeah. You're really just gonna want to do your best to make some sort of statement here if you can. I mean, both players know what's at stake. They know where we're at, and it's just a matter of who wants it more at this point. Didn't Nair way to hold on to that? Not sure how we're gonna follow from here. Super kick comes out, but doesn't work out though. The Nair into the up tilt. Dash attack comes out. Now the BLT misses. The Sair misses. The Nair misses. Nice cut though to finish it off and take game 1. Okay, go ahead, Brian G.
That's one of those
Go
things
ahead.
that kind of feels bad, and I understand why people don't like Shaggy, where you put in a lot of work as like the Harley player, and you're not able to quite get the kill, but Shaggy hits you with the jab, and all of a sudden you're dead. At like 30 points of heat lower. But good job to Brian fighting his way through that entire set. What kind of looked like a rough one early on. But also thanks to a gift from God, was able to close out game 1. Game 2, Griffquick needing to lock in just like a little bit more. Trying not to give Brian anything for free. Not even the recovery, not even getting hit.
Oh no, that hurts.
Okay.
Could that be the Brian special?
It's gotta be the Brian G special. It's gotta be at this point. That's fair. It's officially the Brian G special, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that what we're doing? We need to dub something for each of our star players here, and that really feels like catching the second up special to lose his first stock. Griffquick
Sayer
not
to
letting
Sayer.
up on the not letting up on the aggression. That's good. It seems like Griffquick is in high.
Okay. Girlquick trying to bait out the dodge there too, but it didn't work. Brian G's just big brain.
I like how Griffquick is charging that nair at those timings. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the box saving Brian G, but not for long enough.
Like I knew that
Needing
clown
to
lady scared me.
find his window, Brian. Hunts gets this, the nair. Not able to get much more off of it.
Yeah. See, as of right now, Girthquick is doing that thing where he's just being consistent. It's not necessarily about being flashy, it's just about being efficient and being efficient consistently. And it's working in this particular matchup. The Knight, the side special, but couldn't follow up. That would have been one hell of a play to get inside. The uppercut misses there from Brian G. Jack in the Box comes out. Turkey on Ryan misses. Throw another. Hit him with a foot long if you got to. Bad bomb does make a connection there. Another sandwich to the face. 115 though. On Girthquake.
Griffquick playing really safe when it comes to being burnt out, but definitely seemed like he took game 1 a little personally.
Yeah, that was a big turnaround. Big turnaround. That's what you want. That's what you want. I mean, the parry into Sayer definitely hurt a little bit. It stung, but we're back. Yeah.
We are going straight into game number 3. These players don't have time to do tasks. They're just gonna run to the next game over and over and over again. As we see the setup here. Just dash tag, yeah. Lance does a quick 10 points. But Griffquick immediately putting on the pressure afterwards. Nair connects here, not able to get anything off of it though. We see that though the damage numbers were in Brian's favor, it really felt like Griffquick was landing more hits. I can't believe that killed. 49? I know it was like slightly off stage, but gets the timing for the parry on the super kick.
That's very nice parry. Parrying that is huge too. That's like a weight off your shoulder to parry that.
Yeah, it makes it forces Brian to think about it, right? That's the big thing.
Oh,
Fall for it.
You fell for it. just. Come on, man. You should know better at this point. You gotta beat it out and then attack.
Oh no.
Ooh. Oh. Almost saw that dare work, which would have
Almost saw
been
that parry work.
devastating.
Oh, good pull on the nair. As we see Brian kind of dancing around on the ledge. That was kind of.
How many times have you seen that work off stage, ladies? How many times? Yo,
Exactly once.
that's low-key play of the night right there, Girthquake. Low-key play of the night right there. Okay, it's 2-2, tied up 1-1. The Sarah almost connects. not
That's
quite, though.
actually a really interesting use of that side B perk, just getting a little bit extra height on there. And that's really what's been kind of doing it for Curvequake here.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
dodge.
was some decent distance there. The it comes out. That hurts. That hurts.
I'd be
Ye-
pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be livid if I died to that.
Yeah.
I mean, you heard it. You heard it in my voice. When I told Curvequake not to go up there.
Yeah. Yeah. No. True. True. Please don't do it. I mean, yeah, you F around and find out. You know,
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
that's what happens sometimes.
It is easier from this side of the screen to see see what's going on, seeing what the players are thinking. But man,
I mean, some of that has to be ego too, right? You're like,
sure, of course.
oh no, I'm not gonna let you style on me. You're gonna have to take me out, and then they do it. You're like, oh well, okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I
yeah.
guess it
Guts,
works.
yeah, it's the gambit, right? That's you can get styled on anyways.
Yeah.
We'll try to get.
Get the edge. Oh
Pretty
boy.
pretty decent lead coming on Brian G. Brian wants that reset here. Getting that first stock.
Well done. Super kick coming out there from Brian G, not able to connect with it. Catches the Sarah off stage.
That wasn't
yeah,
that wasn't even the strong hit. That was the tap into the into the plastic.
Yeah.
That was the putter hit.
That was a light attack. Yeah, exactly. A little bit of a nair spam coming out here from Curvequake, which has been working out pretty well all night, especially even in the matchup against Mobs, which was super entertaining. The nair off, as we call it. Brian G starting with a little jab off, but can't do much there. Sair into the bat special. Bat bomb is connected. Can Curvequake can okay. Hey, go off, twin. Okay. Curvequake. Sair after Sair throwing a bat bomb, but can't connect with it. Both players are in the zone right now.
Yeah.
They're just
Oh, I mean,
tapped into the matrix.
I mean, it's unfortunate for Brian that that parry only connected with the bomb, but great awareness for Curvequake and good movement to make sure that he's in right place, right time. Trying to catch.
We're not just gonna just slide past how he just knocked him out of that last like okay. Oh my gosh.
Even game.
Even game.
You know?
But honestly, this is one of those battle of egos almost. You know that Brian won't be happy unless he gets the parry into the Sair here. Yeah, you see it right. You saw it right there.
Yeah. We know that's what Brian G wants. Going for the combos here. Curvequake trying to get some good damage off. The bat bomb won't connect. Dare coming out there from Brian G. Misses the uppercut. Now they're getting their spacing here. Jab confirmed started. Ride him like a bike if you can. Nope.
Oh,
Nice joke into the uppercut, but doesn't finish. The nair off stage, and it's 2-2.
All right.
Game.
Put oil
point.
money.
I know, right? Oh wow.
Curvequake's trying to go to bed. Is really what's happening here. Curvequake's like, I don't want to play another set. Let me just close this out real quick. Let me just run you a little bit. You had your moment. It was cute. It was fine. But I need to go to bed. Let's close this out. We're running it
time
to
to get to the-
trophy's edge here. God, I like. It's very interesting watching the momentum swing so wildly back and forth between the two players as we see them bait each other out in quite immaculate ways. Like there, Brian trying to connect with the up special, but waited a little bit too long. Whereas we see Girthquake trying to get Brian to parry ever.
There's
Oh my god.
whoa. There is indeed some chess being played here. I mean, that's one thing that I can say for a fact. Both players are trying to think 2 steps ahead of each other, especially Girthquake. Girthquake is trying to bait out something to get inside, and he's been using the side special to do so. Catches another parry though, that hurts. 108 on Brian G.
I should say, you said that they're both playing chess. I really feel like Girthquake is playing chess, like really being real smart, moving around, while Brian's playing dice. It's just behind the dumpster.
Yeah.
Just trying to win a new pair of new J's.
But it's working.
No, but it's working. That's the thing. Sometimes it just works, and but sometimes you get
Gotta
punished,
respect it.
and you get 100 points of heat on you, and sometimes people don't let you play your game, as we see. Did Girthquake's awareness to know that Brian was gonna take just an extra second to fall, so he could hold on to that the neutral attack just a little bit longer. It's amazing. As we see Brian hunting for the kill, unable to find anything though.
That bomb doesn't connect here.
Good on Girthquake to really dance just out of Brian's range, but right there was a misstep. And Brian able to even up the stock count. Brian wins this, we go to a reset, but if Girthquake wins this, he takes everything. It's gonna be one more nair. 3 more nairs.
The nair off. The nair off to finish it. Man, I in that moment, I'm just thinking, Brian's gonna parry one of these.
I thought
Brian's
so
gonna
too.
parry one of these, but each one connects.
What a great series from Girthquake. Great series from Brian.
I am excited to see how our leaderboard updates now. We've seen Girthquake take two
Back to
tournaments
back.
in a row, back to back. And in prior weeks, Brian G took 2 in a row. Huh. Hey, listen, keep your eyes on the Discord channel. We'll see these numbers updated very, very soon. Yeah, I'm excited for this, man. This is wild. This is wild what we are witnessing in this in season 1, man. Okay.
I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm.
Today, so yeah, it was we just had some wild matches.
Just close this out. You close this out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go think about life.
Well, congratulations to Girthquake, taking first place again, second week in a row. Everyone in the chat, I hope you enjoyed your stay. You know, this is we have a few more to go of these bad boys, 2 more to go, and we'll be moving on to the big boy, the Invitational, where it's pretty much just going to be an entire sweat fest. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I'm Juice Wayne. This is Quane's cat. Have a good night. See you guys next time. It was really fast. Apparently, my ending was just a little too fast, I guess. So now we're gonna see you guys next time.